Guys, what's going on? What is up? My name is Zevi Shafran. Thanks for checking into my YouTube channel. It's last day of 2021 here. We're almost diving into 2022, so super excited about it. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up. This is one of our goals for 2021 is to build this YouTube channel. Thank you for watching it. Okay, now diving right in, goals for 2022. I'm self-employed, so we look over production and different things that we've done and what is it that we could do better in the next year. Obviously, the only way you know is by knowing what you did the previous year. And now in addition to that, is it a goal? Is it just something that, like a benchmark? I've done X amount of transactions in 1 year. I'm going to try to do more the next year. For the first time, actually, got interested in YouTube and developing a channel, which happened actually for us in 2021. I started reviewing other content by other creators, okay? And I find it fascinating the approach that, some people have as opposed to what you personally have. I think something amazing that you could take away from this, if you are looking to build a business in 2022, take a look at the philosophy and the headspace that some of these other people who are very successful in whatever area you're looking to go into. And the second I opened up to YouTube and I started seeing everyone's approach, perspective, philosophy, I started realizing that all this hard work that I put together, I wasn't really on a desert island by myself. This is very common for everyone who is looking to succeed in their business. Now, as we're talking about 2022 goals, there's one gentleman that I found on YouTube, and his name is James Clear. And what he points out is that, goals are, maybe just like a benchmark, which you may or may not hit. I mean, it really depends on a million different things, which may be out of your control, versus a habit change, a change in behavior, which that's something that's completely in your control. And if you take that approach, you're a lot more likely to succeed, especially over the long haul. So starting with, number one is you got to notice, okay? You got to notice that something that you want is not being fulfilled. So you wouldn't do anything about something that you didn't know actually existed. For a lot of us, especially people that consider themselves very motivated, potentially self-employed individuals in some cases, because, there's no boss there, you're constantly watching the clock to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. A lot of times you count on motivation, and that might not always be the best way to do it because it's not actually penciled in, it's not scheduled in. So you may or may not do it depending on your workload. And you might not feel so bad about it because if you're bombarded with a million different things to do, I mean, you only have so much time in the day, right? Unless you're delegating, and that usually comes slightly down the road. So if you want to do something, make sure you schedule in. That's the approach. Now, moving on to the next piece of it, which is, one thing. Here's the deal. You're going to do this thing that, you have scheduled in, but you're in a certain environment. And it's very interesting because towards the end of 2021, actually the past couple of weeks of 2021, I took my family on a family vacation and we went to an all-inclusive resort. Now, if you are in that environment and you're thinking, you're gonna be physically fit and watch your weight, do, exercises, everything else that you want to do, it's gonna be very difficult in that environment because you're being served food every 5 minutes. So being in that environment made it very difficult for me. And so if you're gonna be successful at anything, you might want to put yourself in the right circle of people, right environment, right office, mentors, people that are going to motivate you to do whatever your goal is in 2022, because that's going to be very, very important. Okay. And then the next piece is actually doing the task. Here's the deal. We discussed goals versus habits, okay? Something that's very interesting is the more you do, I'm a mortgage broker. Why do I identify myself as a mortgage broker? Because it's an activity that I do every single day for years. So in my mind, I am a mortgage broker because that's the activity, plank by plank, something that I do every single day. You know, once you start something, it could be anything, whatever your goal is for 2022, the action that you take, okay, is a vote that you cast. Now, it doesn't have to be an anonymous election where, you're the winner, but just doing the task in your headspace already tells you that you are that individual. You're building towards being that individual. I'm a mortgage broker. You're going to be a runner. You're going to be a writer. You're going to be an artist. You are that person because you are casting a vote every single day towards that activity, which is very important. And ultimately, by doing that, you not only create a goal, but you create an identity. Okay, and creating the identity is long-lasting and actually a lot more effective, and realistically a lot more likely that you will succeed by doing that than simply setting a goal. Okay, so I enjoy sharing this content with you guys so much, and if you like this content, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. Okay, from my family to yours, Happy New Year's, and I hope to catch you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.